What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Center for Stingray Biology. This year is starting off to be a good year. We already have our second batch of babies born, and here it is in this tank. Show them, boy. So again, I've been waiting for pups from this mother for quite some time. It was one of my next generation grow outs, and this is her third batch, and they're looking pretty good. Let me show you from the previous batch down here. This was her previous batch. She only had she had two in that last batch, but I had already sold one. But you can see she's already a very good size. So it's been a little, she took a little bit of break since that last batch, and I was honestly very surprised and very happy to see that there are 6 pups, because her first batch was only 1, then her second batch was 2, and now this is her third batch, which she did take a little bit of a break in between, and now she gave me 6. All right, so I'm very happy about that. We're gonna pull these pups out. What are you doing here, Kim?
Hi.
Mommy, I'm going for work, and I'm also going
Aren't
to
you
have
in
a
class?
snack.
Yes,
Go ahead, you can have a
you
snack.
have-
All right, so we're gonna pull these babies out, and I'm gonna show you one by one.
Bye.
Okay.
I'm going to show you one by one these beautiful pups. They are a little bit on the smaller side as compared to like the batch yesterday, and they have a decent sized yolk sac. So I'm wondering if they were born a little bit early, because I don't have a date on when they made it. Like I said, after that last batch, they didn't really do much. So, wow. That's really nice. Okay, so like I said previously, that's what we're going for. A lot of spots, good spots, bright white spots, and here it is in a newborn pup, and it is a male. And let's show everyone. You see the yolk sac is much bigger than what I'm used to seeing. Usually if they just have like a little bit of a nub sticking out, like 1/4 of an inch, it's fine, but that's still a pretty decent sized yolk sac. So my guess would be that they are a little bit early, and that would also explain why they are smaller than what we're used to seeing. Okay, I want to get these pups out as soon as possible. I saw these when I first came in the morning, so what I did was I spent the early part of the morning preparing a tank to put them in. So now that tank's ready, we're here to pull these guys out. Okay, come on. See, and I want to be more gentle with them because they have that yolk sac. I don't want it to puncture. All right, because if it does puncture, oh, come on, take it easy. If it does puncture or break, I'm worried about an infection getting into the stomach. Oh, sorry. It's just like with people and a newborn baby. After you cut the umbilical cord, you want to tie it off and let it dry up. You don't want to injure it, because there's a chance that they'll get an infection on their belly button. So the same thing here, right? So we don't want to break that. So I got to be very gentle with catching it. And this one looks like a female. Also see they're not as active as the batch that I showed you the other day, and it's probably because they are premature. Okay, definitely I'm achieving the type of pattern that I want, and this is a female, and the consistency of the pattern. So this is when the breeding of stingrays starts to become a little bit more profitable, because sometimes when you're doing hybrids and you only get like one piece out of the whole batch that is what you want, number one is, when I get that, I probably don't really want to sell it, okay? And if I don't sell it, I don't make money. But at the same time, once I start getting this consistency and producing larger numbers, then I'm able to start selling it, and this is the time where the breeding of the stingray starts to become profitable. If you guys are curious, this is the mother right here, And she's grown quite a bit. She's almost the width of the tank. So I do have to make arrangements to get some of these fish out of this tank because it's getting too tight in here. It worked well in the beginning when they just started breeding, but now they've grown so much. This tank is definitely way overstocked. And for some reason, also, that is the only female that's breeding in this tank. I don't know why. I have one male on this top tank, and there are 4 females in here. But only that one female is being mated. Nice. That's really nice. Very symmetrical. Very symmetrical. Like it. I love it. And this one is a male. And this is the same thing, a nice big yolk sac. And here we go. 4 little puppies. Let me pour some of this water out. It's getting too cold. Okay. We got 2 more to go. This one's a little bit smaller than the rest. Again, that's absolutely beautiful pattern. I know I'm going to be getting a lot of people messaging me. Even from that last batch, I already had a few people messaging me saying, when are these pups going to be ready for sale? This is a male. So I know a lot of people are going to be messaging me for this batch. Okay, but I don't sell the pups that soon. I like to put some size on them, get them to be eating aggressively before selling the fish. I know there are some people out there that sell their fish a little bit prematurely. Once they see that the fish has interest in food, then they already start selling it. But I won't sell it until they are actually devouring the food, all right? So be patient, okay? Now this is the last one, and I saved it for last because this is my favorite out of the batch. And let's pull it out and show you guys why. I always like to save the best for last. And as beautiful as the other ones were, very nice and symmetrical, let's take a good look at this one. All right. Can you guys tell the difference? The spots are way bigger, okay? Very evenly spaced around, and in between the spots has what I call these shadow spots. Okay, so there's going to be more white marking that will develop all around the main spots. I can tell you right now, most likely this is going to be my keeper, all right? If you guys try asking for this one, I'm probably not going to sell it. And it's a female, and it's got a pretty big yolk sac. The one thing that I've never really talked about is just because they're born doesn't mean you're out of the woods, okay? The first couple of weeks is a very critical period in getting these fish to survive, okay? Not all of them survive, and I'm sure a lot of you breeders at home have had this experience as well. All right, you will lose some, and we have to wait and get past that period as well. But here, let me bring the bucket out, Roy, and you can give everyone a good look. Yep. All right, guys, so that's the batch. I've got a tank already over there, and I'm going to put them in. But again, thank you guys for watching, and hopefully I'll have more of these videos for you in the near future. All right, thank you guys.